Hi, it's Aubrey, and it's Yoga Pose of the Week time. So today we're going to break down the pose Pigeon. It's a hip stretch, it's a hip opener, and there are several different levels of Pigeon. Today we're going to break down just regular Pigeon pose. We'll get to reclined Pigeon, double Pigeon, all other days. So first things first, easiest way for me to find it in this position, in this frame, is I'm going to bring one leg in front and then swing the other leg behind me. I'm going to lift myself up in my hands and then settle down into my hips. So the biggest mistake I see people doing in this pose is rocking onto this left hip because of lack of flexibility either in the hip flexor. So if you're not able to get your pelvis down to the floor, maybe one of the other positions will be better for you, and you'll find a different version of Pigeon that works better for your body. But just for today, we're going to settle in right here in the center. Now, if you're in this position and you're like, Aubrey, I don't feel anything, then you can reposition your shin to be more parallel to the top. If I had a yoga mat out in front of me. My body, I carry a lot of stress in my hips. So I like to have mine in. The more open the leg is, the greater stretch. So for those of us who carry a lot of tension there, that's just too much. So once you settle into the posture, we open up our hearts, and then we slowly round down, come down. And maybe our elbows just rest down on the floor. Maybe we stack our fists and bring our forehead here. Or maybe we surrender all the way to the earth. I'm going to hold here for 8 to 12 breaths, or as long as you feel comfortable, or as long as your body needs. And then get up and do the other side. However you want to transition, whether you transition into downward dog, let's show you a quick transition here, and then find the other side is an easy transition. So a little lesson that goes along with Pigeon. So I think we've talked about before how we carry our emotions in our muscles, and we carry stress in our muscles. When we feel stress from internal or external factors, if we don't deal with them right away, which most of us don't deal with our stress right away, we store it in our bodies. It goes right into our muscles. And many yogis, many philosophers believe that most of us carry our stress in our hips, especially women. We carry our stress in our hips and our shoulders. So as we go deep into our stretches, especially our hip stretches, it can bring up a lot of negative self-talk and a lot of emotions. I know when I practice on my mat by myself when no one else is around and I go into Pigeon pose, I cry like a baby, and I just surrender and I cry. Why? I cry because it's my body needing to release those emotions. And there's two main ways of releasing emotions, either through laughter or through tears. And when it's stored in our muscles, everybody releases in a different way. I know tears are going to be a really quick way for me to release it and just let it go. The beauty of yoga, though, is if you're truly focused on your breath, you feel those emotions arise to the surface, you allow yourself to feel them instead of fighting them. You feel the emotions rise. You let yourself cry if that's what your body needs, if that's what you feel rising to the surface, but you keep your awareness on the breath instead of getting stuck in that mind pattern of why you were stressed or why you were sad. Instead of getting stuck there, bring your mind back to the breath, and it's amazing how the tears go as fast as they come. So my main reason for sharing that with you today is when you're in a yoga class, many people fight the urge to cry because they don't want to look silly in a group class setting. My suggestion for you is you went to your mat, you went to yoga for a reason. Allow yourself to feel those emotions. because you know what? You'll be a whole lot better off when you let them out of your body. Deal with it, let it go, and move on, right? So release through your hips. Let yourself cry if that's what your body needs. And let me know how that goes, okay? I thank you so much for joining me today. You want to Om? You want to Om? Here we go. Sit up nice and tall, erect spine, shoulders relaxed, deep inhale. Close your eyes if you want to. You don't have to. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.